My name is Manny Lopez. I'm a Denver firefighter, also a professional boxer from Denver, Colorado. I've been a boxer since I was 5 years old, so I never thought about firefighting until I was 22, 23. My father was a boxer his whole life as well, and that's definitely what brought me to boxing. I saw him going to the gym every day, and then one day I was like, Dad, can I go? And he made me beg him. And then he was like, if I take you, I don't want to hear nothing. You be quiet. If you get bored, go hit the bag, go hit the speed bag. Stay away from me. I'm training for a fight. I said, okay. So I went to the gym and I found myself hitting the bag for like 18 rounds. Just fell in love with it. So it was kind of followed his footsteps a little bit. My ultimate goal was to be a 2012 Olympian. Olympian boxing is like score points. Throw a lot of punches, score points, a lot of headshots, because to make their head go back, you get a point. And professional boxing is you take your time a little bit. You could pick the fighter apart, the opponent apart, break him down, beat him, knock him out. There are a lot of knockouts in pro boxing. I didn't make the Olympics, obviously, but my style was more of a professional style. The transition, I mean, that time frame was between 2012 and 2019. I just did my best to fight. I fought at the Forum, Mandalay Bay, First Bank Center, the Pepsi Center. I was just fought on ESPN a few times. When I became a firefighter, I kind of took a backseat a little bit so I could just focus on this. I've been a firefighter for 4 years now. The ultimate goal, if I put it all in one whole perspective, is to let the young kids know that you can do it. Like, I'm from this neighborhood in Marbella, and if I was to talk to any of these kids, I'm like, hey, you could still play basketball, you could still play football, you could still box, play soccer, and be a firefighter. You don't have to stop there. So that's a motivation for me to like be an idol for the kids. Anyone can tell you the same thing, any firefighter, this job is not the same. Every call is different, every fire is different, every cutter is different. We had an apartment fire, and when I went up the stairwell, my senior firefighter gave me the nozzle. He's like, you're leading the way. I'm like, oh, okay. So then I went up the stairs, and literally right when we went up the stairs, like, there was zero visibility. In my mind, I'm freaking out. Like, I can't see nothing. I don't know where anybody's at. I can hear people yelling and screaming. I hear fire. I mean, I hear like the sounds of the fire. But that brought me back to the ring, like, just calm down. Like, you're gonna be okay. You see somebody else calm and collective, like, get yourself to that level. I'm gonna be okay. I'm not gonna die. I'm more excited to help people. Like, when I know that I'm able to make a difference in especially the children. When I'm able to make a difference with them, that excites me. Like, last shift we had a little girl who got hit by a truck, and there was a language barrier. I know a little bit of Spanish, but I was able to comfort her and help her. And when I put her into the ambulance, she waved at me by, and I was like, oh dang, like, that was cool. Those are the moments that I like the most. Like, putting out car fires and house fires and all that stuff is great. It's fun, you get an adrenaline rush, but for me, nothing is better than actually making a difference like that, because I'm sure that little girl is gonna remember me when she goes back to school. Like, oh, there was a firefighter who helped me. Like, that's cool. A lot of things have happened since I became a firefighter that kind of opened my eyes to the sport. I love boxing. It was my first love. It's something that I've always done, I've always known to do. Leaving the sport of boxing is probably the toughest decision I've ever made in my life. There's been many tears that I've cried over this. Years initially, when I first became a firefighter, I thought this was gonna be it. This sport can't give me anything that I know is on the other side, and that's my family. This sport will take everything from you as you give it your all, and then if you have nothing, they won't give nothing back to you. And I have a career with the Denver Fire Department where I don't need this sport. I feel like I can give more to my community and dedicate myself more to my community, save my health for the future. I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for boxing. But on the flip side, as a grown man, this is a poor man's sport. This is a sport where, you're fighting for your life. It's a sad and, bittersweet moment, but I'd rather me step away than the sport put me out.
Honestly, it's as a trainer, it's hard to see your guys, reach their last fight or find their retirement, whatever. But to be the coach that's in front of them for their last fight, for their final hurrah, there's really no better moment. It's a real good give back as a trainer. To get something back from the sport isn't something that always happens, and then when you can complete a complete cycle with one of your fighters all the way through, it's a very good feeling.
Going to this final fight, I'm just super excited, man. Very emotional. I'm just gonna, fight like my dad always told me. This is something my dad always told me since I was a little kid. You fight every round like it's your last round. Like this is gonna be the last fight you're ever gonna fight. And I've always just kind of brushed it off like, whatever, Dad, you're just saying that so I can fight harder. But now with him saying that, it's been in my ear. This is actually my last fight. So going in there is like, it's gonna be very emotional, and I'm gonna give it my all. I'm gonna try to pull out everything I've ever learned since I was 5 years old. I'm gonna work on everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, I said it's time to grab your drinks. It's time to take your seats, because it's time for fight night! And ladies and gentlemen, he's gonna make his way to the red corner. You guys already know him. Let's get loud for Manny Lopez!
I would say the most electrifying moment in a fight is walking to the ring. I've been doing it for so long, I've been able to kind of calm my nerves a little bit, because I always talk to many coaches like, you're so relaxed in the back. I'm like, what am I gonna do? I can't pull out now, I can't go home now. The fight's here, so. And then once the bell rings, it's like, all right, it's go time. But I don't get nervous. Everything kind of just slows down and gets super quiet. No matter how loud it is out there, it gets super quiet in the ring.
Those Warriors took it all 6 rounds, and we take it to your judges' scorecards. Your winner by unanimous decision out of the red corner.
First and foremost, I want to appreciate every single one of you guys for coming out. My family for all these years, since I was like 5, 6 years old. My dad was a world champion of the world. You guys started me for that same dream. My dad always told me when I was a little kid, fight every fight like it's your last. I never really understood what that meant until tonight. I gave everything that I got against a tough opponent. This was my last fight, so I really appreciate you guys coming out. I'm very emotional.
It was a very huge honor for me to call your last fight. Again, you guys, give it up for your winner, Manny Lopez.
Well, what I'm most proud about. That's a tough question, man. I feel like what I'm most proud about is from being a boxer is the little accomplishments that I've made has fulfilled me to be a great father, a great husband, a great person. I feel that way. I feel like I'm a genuine person. I like to give back. I like to give to my community. That's my biggest accomplishment with boxing, is what it created. Boxing will humble you and teach you humility and a heartbeat. And if you can't learn those, then boxing's probably not the sport for you.
I would just say the most important thing that we all need is the support from family, your spouse, the members here at the fire department. That is huge, because if you go home and you don't have the support, it sucks to try to do it on your own. There's just no way. I couldn't do it without my kids, my wife, to help me get to the level that I've been at. Even before I was a firefighter, support from your family is huge, and I think that a lot of people would need that. And if not, you got to find that person or that group of people that will support you.
Stay elevated by subscribing to the city's YouTube page, and stay tuned to our social media channels for more content. Don't miss our new episodes of Elevating Denver, premiering each month. Thanks for watching, Denver.